Hey guys, what's up? And thanks so much for stopping by the channel. If you're new, then welcome. And if you're returning, then welcome back. My name is Tiffany, and this is my channel, City Chic Mommy. In today's video, as you guys can tell, I'm coming to you all with a fragrance review. And I just want to apologize in advance. I'm just a little bit under the weather. So if you guys get a little sniffle, then I definitely apologize. But your girl wanted to sit down and record this video because, number one, I miss you guys. So we got to get this content out, and number two, holiday season is approaching us, so I thought it was well overdue for a fragrance review. So with all of that said, if you guys like the vibe, go ahead, hit that subscribe, and let's jump into this fragrance review, shall we? Let's go ahead and get into it. I know what y'all are here for. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I have the product actually right here. And so we are going to first talk about the packaging. We're going to just talk about the packaging here. This is what the box is like. And so it comes in this beautiful gold, black, and red aesthetic, really sleek, and then it has the good girl on it with the sexy very stamped on top of it, and the color scheme is the red, black, and gold. When you open it, this is the stiletto that you pull out, guys. Isn't that too cute? It stays in theme with the stiletto that this fragrance is known for. But it's this beautiful red color, you guys, and I'm obsessed with the gold heel. So this is what the packaging is like, and if you're wondering kind of how, oh, and then it has the CH there. You pull the heel off, and there we are. So this is what the packaging looks like, you guys, and if you've ever watched one of my fragrance reviews before, you know I'm a package girl. Like, I love a beautiful bottle. Like, I love something that's aesthetically pleasing, that just sits out in my perfume collection, and that's just like, yes. So, I mean, all of the Caroline Herrera, the very good girls, the good girls, they do have this shape, but it's something about the red. It's something about the pop of red, guys. It's given, it's giving yes, girl, yes. So this is what the packaging is looking like, guys. So that is what it looks like. Now let's talk about the price point. Let's talk about the price point. I actually purchased the 1 ounce, and again, if you watch one of my fragrance reviews before, you know I like a set. I like a lotion, a body wash. I like to layer my things on. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to really find that in the Very Good Girl, and I really wanted this fragrance. I actually smelled it and did not purchase it when I smelled it, and then I went back and I had a hard time finding this fragrance. So this had been on my purchase list for a while, you guys. So the price point right now, again, I have the 1 ounce. I'm not sure what that runs for, but you can go online and you can get the 1.7 ounce. You can get that for about $115 or so. You can get the 2.7 for around $138. Macy's has a sale right now where they have the 1.7 for under $100, guys. They have the 1.7 for $95 at the time of the filming of the video. So this is September the 29th of 2022. So right now it is on sale at Macy's. And then if you just want like the small mini size, if you want to test it out, you can actually get that off of Amazon for under $50, guys. I think it's like $43 on Amazon. So definitely affordable, and I think this is a fragrance worth adding to your collection, and we're going to talk about it. Let's get into why I think that you should probably invest in this Good Girl, if not one of the Good Girl fragrances. But let's talk about the Very Good Girl in particular, guys. Let's talk about it. Alright, so the notes. Let's talk about the notes in the Very Good Girl, because I think that will lead into this fragrance and why it's so unique, in my opinion, to the collection. So in here, the top notes we have are going to be the red currant and lychee, and your girl loves lychee. The middle note is going to be rose, and the like base notes are going to be vanilla and vetiver. Yeah. And so what we have here is a very fruity fragrance. Now, guys, I don't just necessarily love a super fruity fragrance. Like, it's not my thing, it's not my jam. Definitely like a more fresh kind of clean thing. However, the dry down brings out the vanilla. And it's like this, when I described it to the sales clerk, I was just like, this one has like almost a soft kind of powdery dry down that I really love. And this fragrance is kind of, you either, if you're a fan of the Good Girl collection, you're either going to love it or hate it, because it is very different from the Good Girl. It's funny because I told you guys I was having a hard time finding this, and everybody was like, oh, well, have you smelled the Good Girl? Have you smelled the Good Girl? And I'm just like, yeah, I have, and it's not for me. I'm really after the Very Good Girl, because honestly, this fragrance could be its own stand-alone fragrance. If you have looked at Good Girl, if you own Good Girl, or if you've smelled it, it has a lot of notes in it. A lot of notes in it. Very Good Girl has the least amount of notes in it, and like I say, for me to not be a fruity girl, I love the dry down. Like, the base note is what really gets it for me. I also am a fan of lychee, like the fruit itself, and so I think that that's a really cool note to have in this fragrance. I definitely recommend it, guys, because it's something that's a little bit different. It's not the same as the Good Girl. If you like Good Girl, then you probably want to do a smell. You don't want to blind buy this, because like I say, it's very, very different, but I love it aesthetically. It's fruity. It has great dry down for me. It wears for about 8 hours or so, and so I really like that. It can wear, I've heard people say, for 12 hours, but for me, it wore about 8 or 9 hours or so. And again, the Good Girl fragrance is more of like a sexy kind of date night. It was a little heavier than this. This is an everyday fragrance. You guys know I'm a businesswoman. I work full-time in corporate America, and so I like a fragrance that I can wear on a regular basis, that I can spray on a daily, because again, I go to work every day. We don't date night every day, and that's okay. That's okay. But I am a fan of this fragrance. I'm a fan of how it aesthetically looks when it's sitting there in my perfume collection. I am a fan of this Very Good Girl fragrance over the other. This is the only Good Girl fragrance that I own. It is the Very Good Girl. And so I highly recommend that you smell it yourself, because it's a special kind of fruity. Like I say, it's not too sweet for me, because again, I don't just love a super sweet perfume either. And so the way that this dries down and the notes that they use, just, you guys, highly recommend. It is holiday season, so definitely get out there and check it out. This was released in 2021. The original Good Girl came out in 2016, and then they come out with these different legs, it seems like, almost every year. And so as of now, you can still get the Very Good Girl, and I mean, it's something different. I'll be honest, my husband has a preference to the Good Girl versus the Very Good Girl, but he's not wearing it, so yeah. But again, I just wanted to sit down really quickly and give you guys just my thoughts on Very Good Girl. Now that I finally got my hands on her, I was able to wear her a little while, and again, it's holiday season. If we're looking for good fragrances and things like that, this is a sexy staple to add in the collection. Definitely get out there while you can. Smell it, check it out, and let me know in the comments below if you own Very Good Girl or if you have any of the other Good Girls, if you love them, hate them, if this one wasn't for you, because you know, sometimes the people who like the original, they don't like the different versions that come out. So definitely let me know what you think of this below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.